And one of the cool things about the 3D printing thing on Mars, which I think is a great topic to discuss for like sending humans into space and surviving. The Apollo 13 example is one of the great examples and one of the most relatable things to what I'm talking about. When the astronauts couldn't convert the carbon dioxide and they were going to basically choke themselves out, deprive themselves, use up all the oxygen that was there because of the damage that they received on their spacecraft, the engineers had to dump out a box of everything else that was with them, right? The classic space problem. You can only have what you bring with you. And Mars is the extreme example of that. And so this 3D printing on another planet, especially with something like titanium, something really strong, and something that can make complex shapes. Let's say you have this 3D printer on Mars. That moment where they have that problem on Mars, instead of going, here's the box, figure out a workaround with what we have, the 3D printing enables the problem solutions, the problem solving on Mars to a whole nother level. Just like this Moxie making fuel, because that changes the whole mission, right? Before, going back was not an option because you didn't bring the fuel with you. But if you can make the fuel while you're there, and if you can make another object, a converter, redesign the thing that it was originally made for to solve the solution that's in front of you, that opens up a whole other way of solving and making sure that you survive, right? It's a literal survival. And so having that 3D printer could be indispensable to a problem that without it is and could very well be the end of that mission and those humans' lives. But being able to have a wide variety of materials and design skills and other ways to solve the problem, it's amazing. There's nothing better than that. That is the coolest engineering mission. Those days will come and those things will be needed. So I love talking about the new stuff that's happening, that's developing, that's going to help humans live on other planets and do other things. Really cool articles. Go check those out. Those will be in this week's descriptions. You can check those out. Again, that's Moxie on Perseverance rover, and then the 3D printing on Mars with Martian regolith. We'll have both of those there.